Alright, so now that everyone has a good understanding of what the app does, let me take you through a live demonstration of how the app works. Okay, so when you first install Friendship Wallet, you'll see this login screen. Since most of you probably won't have an account at this time, you can either sign up by clicking on Create an Account, or clicking on Google or Facebook to sign up using either of those two accounts. In this demo, I'll go ahead and sign up manually. Okay, so you just need to fill out this page to sign up. I'll be using fake details in this presentation, but be sure to use real details when you sign up, or else you may have trouble when you're trying to withdraw later on. Alright, so now that I've filled everything in, let's continue. When you first install the app, you can go through the tutorial to get an idea of how everything works. Most of the things here I've already covered in this tutorial, and the rest I will show you in this demo. So I'll go ahead and skip through the tutorial for now. After completing the tutorial, you'll be prompted to enter an invite ID if you have one. As you can see, you will earn 25% more points by having an ID, so I'll go ahead and enter the one that I have. In your case, if you don't have an invite ID, you can always enter it later in the settings page, which I will show you later on in this demo. If you get this message, it means your invite ID has been entered successfully. Alright, this here is the main screen of Friendship Wallet. You will see how much you've earned as well as your daily goal for the day over here. Okay, so let me first show you how easy it is to get points. Let me first turn off the screen. Now give it a few seconds the first time, then turn on your screen. You should see this page every time you turn on your phone screen from now onwards. You can click to read on any of these articles if something interests you, but just note that you aren't getting points for clicking on them. To get points for unlocking your phone, you need to swipe on the unlock button. And there you go. You've earned points. Now you can exit the screen and continue using your phone as normal. Let's go back to Friendship Wallet and see if the point shows up. And there you go. You've earned points. One thing to note though is that this point has not been added to the points balance, points history, or the withdraw page. The reason is because this user has not met their goal yet. Once they meet their goal, then this point will automatically be added to those three places. If you click on the points history button, you can see how many points you've earned today and in the past. In this case, since I just created this account, it's empty right now. The My Team page is where the magic happens. You can invite people to use this app by giving them the invite ID you see on this page. Or you can click on the button above to get your referral link to share with other people. If you've already invited people, you will see how many members you have in each level and how many points they have earned today. In this case, since I haven't invited anyone yet, it's still at 0. But once I start inviting, this will become my main source of income. The last button you see on this page is the Buzz button. If you click on this button, it will show you some interesting articles that you may be interested in reading. You can read them if you're interested, but as I mentioned earlier, you aren't getting points for that. If you want to get more points, you can go to the Earn page for that, which is what I'll show you next. Okay, this is the Earn More page. Here you can watch video ads, download apps, or complete surveys for more points. This is the ideal solution in case you're trying to meet your daily goal. That being said, this should not be necessary because, as I mentioned before, you should easily be able to meet your goal just by using your phone as normal. But if for whatever reason you want to make more points, or if you just want to make more money, then the Earn More page is the page you want to use. Do not repeatedly lock and unlock your phone just to get more points. We limit the number of times you can get points by unlocking your phone each day. This is to protect our advertisers from users who abuse the system. All that being said, you will easily be able to meet your daily goal just by unlocking and using your phone as normal. This limitation only applies to people who unlock and use their phone way more than the average person. And even if you're flagged for some reason, you'll be able to earn points from unlocking your phone again the next day. The lesson here is that if you want to make more points, use the Earn More page. Don't repeatedly lock and unlock your phone just to get more points. One thing that you should note, though, is that a video may not always be available when you click on it, so you can try again after a few seconds in that case. You can also get points by downloading apps if you click any of the buttons below. Alright, moving on. Here's the leaderboard page I was talking about. You can clearly see how many points users have earned today, this month, and over the lifetime of this app. This is an excellent page to show new members if your team is still small and you're trying to convince others that this app really works. Another cool feature is that our app supports multiple currencies, so you can choose which currency you want to see your points displayed in. But just note that US dollars is the base currency of your earnings. So if you choose a different currency, the value may fluctuate from day to day because of changes in the exchange rate. But if you choose to see your points in US dollars, then there will be no fluctuation. 100 points is equal to 1 cent. Next, let's look at the withdraw page. On this page, you can clearly see how much you've earned and when you can withdraw it. Okay, so now let's suppose you had points that were withdrawable today. You have the option of withdrawing your money to PayPal, Payoneer, TrueMoney, or to your local bank account by clicking on the appropriate page. Let's say I wanted to withdraw to PayPal. I would just fill in this information and click Submit. You will see all the necessary information here, including how long it takes to receive your money. Now, let's look at the settings page. Firstly, as you can see here, our app supports several different languages and works just as well in almost every country in the world, so you can easily invite people from other countries as well. Moving on, this is where you can turn on and off lock screen ads. I highly recommend leaving this on, as this will allow you to earn points and meet your daily goal by literally doing nothing at all. Below this option, you will see the Enter Invite ID button. Here you can enter an invite ID if you have not already entered it upon sign-up. You can view the tutorial we saw in the beginning here if you missed it, or take a look at our detailed facts if you have any questions. I have covered every single question you may have here, even the ones not covered in this presentation. So you should definitely check this page out if you're still not clear on anything. Moving on. The notifications button you see here contains important announcements and messages that we may send to you from time to time. Finally, if you want to contact us either because you have some questions or want to advertise with us, you can use the Contact Us button. Before ending this presentation, let's log into the Team Leader account whose invite ID we used and see if we got points. Okay, do you see here, this user has earned the same amount of points as we did. One thing to note though is that this point has not been added to the points balance, points history, or the withdraw page. The reason is because this user has not met their goal yet. Once they meet their goal, then this point will automatically be added to those 3 places.